Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Emmie and the Extraordinary Spider-Man Adventure. A special bedtime story for Emmie. Once upon a time, in a small cozy town called Storyville, there lived a sweet and curious little girl named Emmie. Emmie had a wild imagination and loved listening to exciting bedtime stories every night before she went to sleep. Her favorite stories were the ones that took her on magical adventures and introduced her to unforgettable characters. One evening, as the sun started to set and the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Emmie's mother tucked her into bed and said, "Emmie, tonight I have a very special story for you. Are you ready for an extraordinary adventure?" Emmie's eyes sparkled with excitement as she snuggled further under her warm blanket and nodded eagerly. Once upon a time, in a city full of skyscrapers and busy streets, there lived a young superhero named Spider-Man, her mother began. Spider-Man was known for his incredible web-slinging abilities and his heart full of bravery. He always kept the city safe from evildoers. Emmie's imagination soared as she pictured Spider-Man swinging through tall buildings and fighting villains. She imagined herself right beside him, ready to take on any challenge that came their way. One day, Spider-Man received a mysterious message, continued her mother. The message said that the city was in danger, and only Spider-Man could save the day. With his heart pounding and his senses tingling, Spider-Man swung into action. Emmie's heart raced with anticipation as she followed Spider-Man on his thrilling adventure. She could almost feel the wind in her hair as they soared through the city, looking for clues and facing challenges. Spider-Man discovered that a mischievous villain named Mysterio was causing chaos in the city, her mother whispered. Mysterio had a magical crystal that could control people's minds, making them do things they didn't want to do. Emmie gasped, her eyes widening with concern. She hoped Spider-Man would be able to stop Mysterio and save the city from his wicked plans. Spider-Man knew he couldn't do it alone, her mother continued. He needed help from his friends, the Avengers. Together, they formed an extraordinary team, ready to take down Mysterio and bring peace back to the city. Emmie's imagination soared as she pictured Spider-Man teaming up with powerful superheroes like Black Panther, the Hulk, and Black Widow. She admired their courage and strength, and she knew that with their help, Spider-Man had a real chance of defeating Mysterio. The battle between Spider-Man and Mysterio was intense, whispered her mother. Mysterio used his illusions to confuse and trick Spider-Man, but our hero never gave up. With the help of his friends, Spider-Man found the strength to overcome every obstacle that stood in his way. Emmie's heart pounded in her chest as she listened to the thrilling climax of the story. She cheered for Spider-Man, hoping he would emerge victorious and save the city from Mysterio's evil grasp. And in the end, her mother whispered, Spider-Man's bravery and determination paid off. He defeated Mysterio, shattered the crystal that controlled people's minds, and restored peace to the city. Emmie let out a sigh of relief, feeling a sense of satisfaction and joy. She knew that Spider-Man's triumph meant that everyone in the city could sleep peacefully, free from Mysterio's wickedness. As Emmie's mother tucked her in and kissed her goodnight, she whispered, "Remember, Emmie, just like Spider-Man, you have a brave and adventurous spirit within you. You can overcome any challenge that comes your way." Emmie smiled, her eyes heavy with sleep. She cuddled her favorite stuffed animal, feeling safe and loved. As her mother turned off the lights, the room was filled with a warm, soothing silence. Emmie drifted off to sleep, her dreams filled with incredible webs, courageous superheroes, and the belief that she could take on any adventure that awaited her. And as she slept, Spider-Man watched over her like a guardian angel, ready to protect her dreams until the morning sun rose once again.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.